Let's ride, outlaws. Welcome to Ghost Rider Intuition. I'm Bree. I'm going to be your judge, jury, and executioner over here, as well as president of the motorcycle club. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button as you're coming in, and hit the notification bell so that you can stay updated with all of the investigative tarot reads we do, zodiac reads, as well as spiritual warfare tips and tricks so that you can move along your path in the most breezy way possible. All right, so today it is the full moon over here in Vietnam, so we're going to be doing a full moon reading for the collective. I'm going to smoke out my space here, cleanse the energy with some Palo Santo. Sorry if I seem kind of like low energy today, y'all. Like the full moon is always a little bit rougher for me energetic wise. Not for like any particular reason, I just tend to have a harder time sleeping. And then I know I've been experiencing some energetic attacks around this time as well. So I call upon the Most High, my ancestors, angels, demons, spirit guides, power animals. Please be here with me here and now and protect me as I channel messages for the highest good of the collective. Please use me as a vessel of the divine. Use me as a mouthpiece to deliver messages of truth, accuracy, and clarity. Concise, precise, and accurate messages. Any spirits of distortion must leave this place at once. Ashe. We're gonna come in with a little bit of my third eye elixir here to help focus the energy. All right. Let's start with Oracle, actually. So we're going to look into the energy that's coming in for the collective after the full moon. What energy is bringing in for my collective spirit? The energy that's been like surrounding you lately has been very much so like wait until you see what comes next energy. So for those of us who have been doing the work, there's going to be upgrades coming in. It's kind of like what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is someone who's been running a long race in the desert and finally coming upon an oasis with a kind stranger that gives that life-giving drink of water. What's the energy? We have Voodoo in blue with back off, and the Nautilus Priestess with powerful personal growth. Master number 22 is here. Number 41. So at this time, you've been kind of like going back to that running in the desert, like you've been feeling like you're isolating yourself from everyone and everything around you. In order to be able to give yourself healing. You may be working with your aquatic ancestors more at this time in order to bring about more personal growth. Healing from heartache and, you know, stepping more into your true self here. What else? So with this full moon, you may find that you're stepping out of this antisocial type of energy that may have been forced on you by outside influences here. There's something about a doll here. So like, you could have some hater in the background that's been like working a doll on you to try to keep you. Ooh. My throat's fucking up as I'm saying this. Yo. Okay, so yeah, somebody has a doll that somebody's been working trying to keep them isolated from the people and the things that would be good for them. I'm seeing like somebody keeping this doll in like a dark closet or something like that to try to prevent spiritual illumination here, but you know, not everything is meant to be contained. Give me more on this energy. People gonna learn, man. You gotta stop fucking with them dolls, trying to always control some shit, trying to control people. Cause when it backfires and when your brain turns into fucking Jello, like, don't say nobody warned you here. We have Night Song with hidden talents. So, yeah, they've been trying to keep you in the dark so that people don't see your talents. This could be musical talent, artistic talent in some way here. Something that has run in your ancestral line here with the cardinal showing up. We have death in reverse here with the eternal cycle begins here. So this is somebody trying to use this moon energy, because as you can see, there's a moon in the background of this card. Someone's trying to use this moon to prevent you from stepping into your gifts here. It's like you being yourself and getting the recognition that you deserve is something that triggers somebody here. What is this forgiveness card? Reducing burden. And werewolf. Okay, so this is somebody who likes to come forward and act like they're extending an olive branch, hoping to get you to forgive them. But in the same vein, every time the moon comes out, they embody this like feral energy towards you. This could be somebody who's bipolar. Sounds like a couple people that I know here. candles from the Halloween Oracle. I don't even got all the cards here. Okay. We have the hearth, happiness in our hearth and homes. So this is somebody who is trying to disrupt your home life as well. So it kind of like what we were picking up in the ancestor message the other day, like this is a time to make sure like you're maintaining the cleanliness of your home, because like negativity, negative spirits, they tend to reside within clutter. So if there's like a specific area of your home that you feel like you just can't keep clean, you know, this is the time to pay extra attention to not only your cleanliness, but also to protecting your homes. So this could be warding your entrances, warding your windows. There's something here about a gargoyle as well. So you may need to work with protective land spirits, or to basically consecrate a golem for your home of some sort. Let's see. Messages from the crows. We have communication, sacred space, and scavenge in reverse. So this is people trying to keep you from receiving the communication from that kind stranger in the desert that we were talking about. So especially with community at the bottom of the deck and anticipation, it's like people pocket watching, trying to weave stories about who you are, disrespecting your sacred space, trying to stop progression here, because 43 is sacred space and scavenge is 44, but this is in reverse here. They want to keep you in a state of having to take what they give you so that you can't really truly enjoy the abundance of life here. Oh, why the hateration, bruh? I don't like all that hater shit, cuz everybody can win. There's enough for everybody to eat. Like, stop being so crabs in a bucket about everything. Like, that shit is so annoying. We all have gifts. They're just not the same gifts. What's that song from J. Cole? Love Yours? No such thing as a life that's better than yours. I also have been seeing like the image in my mind's eye of like the stepsisters and Cinderella like tearing up homegirl's dress just to try to keep her from going to the ball. Private eyes are watching you. The dark masculine, a false start. And we have divine hospitality here with Gebo, sacrifices or a gift for a gift. So yeah, people are definitely watching you in secret, like I said, trying to prevent you from stepping into this new this new chapter of your life. It could be like a dark masculine from your past, or somebody sent in this dark masculine here to communicate and attempt to desecrate your sacred space here through heartbreak, through way of like a false start here. But in reality, this masculine was sent to sacrifice you on behalf of whoever these watchers are in the background. Gable is tricky though, because, you know, with that gift for gift, you have to give something of equal value, and, you know, who are you to determine the value of a soul? That's for the divine. Ooh, it's a fly that just came in here, y'all. Private eyes are watching you. They see your every move. That's okay. Keep watching, ho. Keep watching, ho. Alright, let's get a little bit more energy here. Give me more on this dark masculine energy. Give me more information on this dark masculine energy. Give me more on this dark masculine energy. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. So yeah, that's just confirming that false start. Like, this dark masculine came in to try to seduce you into taking on his cup, trying to bind you to a false idol here. The winged lion. Okay. Give me more on the intentions of this dark masculine here. I know exactly who this is in my life. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, so somebody who wanted to come in as a shining armor just to kind of flip the world on its head and pull the rug out from underneath you after they believed that they had you emotionally attached. Give me more. More on this Queen of Pentacles. So this could be somebody who is sent in by a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. Who is secretly watching in the background. Now feeling bound because of this impasse that they've come to, because this plan was unsuccessful. They attempted to harness the power of the waning moon against you to drain you of your resources and put them within her cup. Or to give them to somebody else that they deem to be more worthy. I'm seeing a rabbit here, so maybe Year of the Rabbit could be significant. Okay, with more on this Divine Hospitality card. The World. Yeah, so I'm going to go with a Taurus woman here because this is a card that represents the fixed sign. It's the end of a cycle here with the Five of Pentacles. Trying to sacrifice you to stave off poverty, only to end up still feeling left out in the cold in the end. Because they bound themselves to the devil. That's that false idol that I was talking about before with Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the subconscious level. So they've now bound themselves into this, you know, mental prison, trying to take on your new start to drain your creativity or fertility for their own intents and purposes. Wasn't I just talking earlier about that dog's gonna turn your fucking brain into Jello? Yeah, I know exactly who this is. I know exactly what this is. In my life, at least. LOL. LOL. Okay, let's get... Let's see. What's the advice for the collective moving out of this energy? With the Page of Cups here, continue on in that innocent energy that you have going on here. These are probably irises on dude's tunic, but for some reason I'm seeing them as lotuses. And lotuses bloom out of muddy, murky conditions. Irises too. So there could be a need to focus on communicating with your aquatic ancestors here with the fish in the cup. Fish are also representations of fertility. So you still have your fertility within your cup here. You're also being encouraged to, with the King of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords here, it's like you're being encouraged to master your emotions when it comes to this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Pentacles here, and to embody that energy of the Queen of Swords. So as you move away from this situation and maintain a hold on your emotions, if they've been trying to sort of play on them, you're going to end up cutting through the illusions here and truly step into like a fair and a balanced energy with your approach to other people. More advice for the collective, please. Pentacles. So the water may be choppy, but you're being encouraged to balance the energies that have been sent physically towards you as well as emotionally towards you at this time. Okay. Let's get a plant oracle and a shamanic healing oracle, and then we'll close this message out because I think this one was pretty quick and to the point here. What plant ally wants to aid my collective as we move through the energy of this full moon? What plant wants to aid the collective over the full moon? We've got cannabis here, specifically cannabis sativa, and we've also got thistle. None touch me with impunity. Oh, hey, lavender. We got my girl lavender at the bottom of the deck too. So this lavender card is about opening up to the spirits around you and stepping into your sovereignty here. There's this energy of the lion again, so and then there's also like a djinn. I think that's a djinn. Next to the cannabis queen here. So it's like, this is giving me the energy of Asmodeus, so that might be the entity sent towards you, because as well as a demon, I view Asmodeus as also a jinn king. Not every demon altar will agree with me, but yeah, I view him as a jinn king. And then with this thistle here, touch me not with impunity. So it's like people tried to send this energy of perversion at you, trying to potentially marry you off to this entity here with the hearts intertwined here. Thistle is about taking your energy back, especially like milk thistle. So if you've given your energy to someone who doesn't deserve it, thistle will help you to bring it back to yourself. And like lavender is about like cleansing and protection as well of the mind. So let's see, let's read from thistle, because I haven't actually pulled that card in this deck yet. Thistle. Okay. So thistle is ruled by Mars and Jupiter. It is the element fire and air. In folklore, witches flying through the air are said to be as light as thistledown, affirming a strong link between witchcraft and this very magical plant. Like many of the witch's herbs, there is an inner and an outer magic to it. The obvious magical signature is the thorns of the thistle, invoking a magic of protection. Not a medicine that is often talked about, thistle has been used for joint pain and for bleeding, both internal and external. That which harms and draws blood can also heal the wound. Thistle is deeply linked to Scotland, with legends of Norse invaders seeking to be stealthy, taking off their footwear to move through the darkness. One stepped on the small but strong thistle and cried out in pain, alerting the Scottish clans to the invasion of the Norse, allowing for preparation and then success. Most ancient and noble order of the thistle, started in 1687, uses the flower as an emblem, including a breast star with the thistle and the words "Nemo me impune lacicit," not sure. None touch me with impunity. The inner world signature is due to the flight of the thistledown, indicating an aid in the witch's flight through sympathy, not the toxic chemicals of the traditional flying ointment. Thistle seeds can be blown into the air in an act of sympathetic magic to fly into other worlds or otherwise practice astral projection. The essence of thistle is protection, but protection by standing up for yourself against hostility, by standing in your truth and dignity. There is an elegance, a nobility to the common thistle, helping you to stand up against bully and abusive authority figures. It is great in general for those who might not be attacked or abused, but who nonetheless feel insecure around others who express their own authority or act with confidence. Thistle can help you to feel secure. Thistle is particularly protective when we are traveling or in unfamiliar territory with the physical and spiritual worlds. When this thistle shows up, it indicates a time to stand in your own nobility and assert your own power. Thistle comes alive here as a fairy knight ready for battle and to stand tall for justice, holding the Scottish flag. Exhibit the quiet strength within you to deal with the situation from a place of confidence and security. When two hearts are united for one cause, they become crowned and multiply in their strength and power. The affirmation here is, I stand nobly in my own power. So yeah, cannabis and thistle are here to help you to relax into reclaiming your power from those who would want to dim your light. And to also alert you to those around you who are plotting basically on your downfall, so to speak. While you are on your path to enlightenment here. And for those cross watchers who are hating on my collective, you can also work with thistle to learn to, kind of like I was saying earlier, learn to see your own light, to come back home to the self, and to reclaim your power from those who have stripped you of your power. Because really, we're all able to heal if we so choose to. We just have to do the work for ourselves and not project our shit onto other people because we feel insecure. With 15 here, honoring your energy, basically just confirms what I just said. Take the time to plant the seeds in your own garden, water them well, and bring them to the light, and you will have your own harvest with abundance here. With teaching and death here in reverse. This is the teachings that ultimately will lead to eternal life, so to speak. These are the teachings that will help you to lighten the heart, lighten the load, to refine the lead of the human soul, if you will, with new beginnings. So as you die to the negativity, you will find that your roads for abundance will open, and it will usher in a new day for you. But it will require transformation with the butterfly here in the new beginnings card, and that transformation will be painful as you face your shadows, as you face that which it is that you've done. I'm picking up on somebody who has attempted basically to rip a butterfly out of its own chrysalis while they're still in that like gooey state. Anything else? No. All right, well, that's the message. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and thanks for hanging out with us. I'm running a tarot special on readings until the end of July, so definitely take advantage of that. You can find all of that information in the description box below. I also have availability for any spiritual services and energy healing sessions as well. So just contact me and we'll get you right. We'll get you what you need. And yeah, thanks so much for being here. Let's ride out, outlaws.